Okay, this is my chaos deck profile. I see a lot of people doing chaos dragons, but I figured I'd put out mine. There's a lot of people. I told them I don't run tour guiding, and well, here goes. BLS, obviously. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, Dad, as you've already seen, and Gores. Then there's the 3 typical Light Pulsar dragons. Generic, ain't it? And you got the Chaos Sorcerer. And you got the Dark Flare Dragons. I run 3 because, well, I play a Lord Darkness, and yeah, I kind of banish him, and I really don't care if I do or I don't. I mean, honestly, like I see some people run 2, but I just run 3 just because I can. I only have 1 Effect Veiler, so don't tell me to put 1 in there. I know I gotta put 1 in there eventually. Then the Night Assailant. And you have your Honest. And I actually run 2 of these, actually. 2 of these, yes. They actually are quite helpful. Some way. Card Trooper. The Lonely White... Eclipse Wyvern. The Sangan. The 2 Raikos in the main deck. And I also have I actually have a play set of Maxis. But like right now I just run 2 because I'm just a little bit of a space issue. Anyway, 3 Lilas. 2 of them are ultimates. Only 1 of them was common because, well, I didn't buy any more packs after Light of Destruction. And 2 Tragodias. And that's the main deck. Moving on right along, you got the Lord Darkness, which is why I run 3 Dark Flare Dragons. Then you got your Charge of the Light Brigade. Dark Hole, otherwise known as Black Hole, and 3 Mystical Space Typhoons. I can side out 1 and then run 2, but I randomize. Anyway, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Pot of Avarice, and I actually main deck these 2 instead of siding them out, which is kind of funny how they actually worked out for me. So that's it for the spell cards, or magic cards. 1 Torrential Tribute, and run Royal Decree. I actually have 2 of these, but I forgot to side out the Torrential Tribute, but it works. And as you already seen, number 30, Leviar, Wind Up Zen Mains, and to Tempo, Leviathan Dragon. Believe it or not, I actually was able to manage to pull off a rank 3 summon, which is kind of odd because since there's no tour guide in this deck. So I don't know how, don't ask me how. I'm not going to even bother explaining it. And you got the rank 4s. Symphony, Utopia, everybody knows this guy. Utopia, Queen Dragoon, whoops, the Butterfly Assassin, as it's called in Japanese. Butterfly Assassin. Tyrus for the rank 5s. I do not have Adris, so don't ask why I have him in there. Zamoa, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. And for my rank 6, I do not have Strike Bouncer, so the only card I have is Force Focused. For the Synchros, I got Ancient Fairy Dragon because I ran into Gravekeepers and I don't have Black Rose Dragon, nor have I ever owned one. And the same reason, I don't have a Black Rose Dragon, so get off my back. Not that there's anyone on it. Anyway, the side deck. First card is the End of Anubis. It's actually, every time I put him in, I almost never even pull him. And even when if I did, he doesn't even leave my hand. He doesn't even leave my hand, so yeah. Cyber Dragon, typical. The 3rd Maxi, told you I have a playset. 2 Electric Viruses. And then you got your Thunder Kings. So I could put a 3rd one, but I think 2 is fine right now. And you got the Puppet Plants. 2 of them. My 3rd Raiko. And my other Card Trooper. Honestly, I didn't even run this guy. I didn't even run this card at all last format, but this format, he just seemed to fit for some reason. And the other spellbook, Book of Moon. Have to excuse me. Anyway, and then there's Return from a Different Dimension. And you got your Dust Tornado and Royal Decree. And I also run the little token. Haha. So that's it. I don't run Tour Guide for... By the time I actually managed to build this deck, Tour Guide was like nowhere to... I had no space for Tour Guide. And that's it. So, bye-bye. Maybe.